Hi guys, Megawatt Mandy again, and today I'm at Afan, or I've come back to Afan. This time I'm with Send It Simon, who is being screen shy at the moment, but I'm sure we will see some of him at some point during the video. Today we're going to be attempting to ride some of the Wall, which is a red trail at Afan. You'll know from my last video that when I was here before I did Blue Scar, Penhead, and a very tiny bit of the Wall, the very first bit of it. But today we've come back to ride a bit more of it. I don't know if we'll do all of it, we'll have to see how we get on. Unfortunately, it's raining a bit. We've just had a week-long heat wave of temperatures of 33 degrees, and of course the day we picked to come here it rains, so we'll see how we get on, but I'm sure we'll have a good day. Right, here we are at Afan. I'm with Send It Simon today, and we're just starting some of the Wall trail. I'm not sure how much of it we'll end up doing. So we've ridden up the fire road to this point. The first bit of single track climb appeared to be closed, but they were doing some maintenance work on it, chopping it back I guess, getting rid of the brambles. So we've come up the fire road to this point and just hit the single track here. So you can see it's quite overgrown through here, and it's been raining, so it's quite humid, a few puddles around. I quite like this little bit of trail through the trees here. It's quite different to the trails leading up to it, which are quite exposed and rocky, and this one is obviously more woody and more undercover, a bit darker, more roots and things. My bike is making its stupid clicky noise despite washing it and lubricating it, and the fact it's not that hot today, it's still doing it. It's driving me nuts. I can't work out what's wrong with it. Right, so now we're going into another bit of a climb called Piccadilly. God, the noise my bike's making is really annoying me. Getting pretty overgrown. I'm navigating through some of this whilst trying not to get scratched to death by brambles, hit your head on the overhanging overgrowth, pedal strike on the rocks. Is quite difficult. Tiny bit of overgrown single track now, as we're heading over to look at the wind farm. Look at them. Scary things. Scary wind turbines. That when you turn your back on them they grow legs and minds of their own and start walking towards you. and then when you turn to look at them they stop, so you don't know that they've moved. Look at all those wind turbines just standing there doing nothing. Look how close we are. I wonder how close we can get to one. Here we are, right underneath. A scary thing. Right underneath it. And there's Simon with a few in the background there. So we're heading back now, having had a look at these scary wind turbines that aren't actually doing anything today. It's about 1.25 miles-ish from where you exit the single track climb. So you can come out here and have a look at these and then ride back and continue on the wall if you don't want to do White's level. But I find these things quite intimidating. I am in awe of these weird, intimidating, scary looking things. Sat up on top of a hill. So here we are back on the single track. This bit's called 373. Oh, I hate it when they put these things in. Surely there's a better way of stopping the motorbikes getting through than putting these stupid things in, which are an absolute pain in the arse. So I'm trying not to look to my left, because that is a pretty steep drop to the left. So I'm just concentrating on looking ahead, looking at the trail, looking at where I want to go, and not thinking about what might happen if I lose it and slide off. But anyway, it's got a bit better now. Better. I'm not going to fall off the edge now. Oh, that's a good bit of trail. I like that bit of trail. So we're not doing graveyard. I've done graveyard once and it scared the life out of me because it's so narrow and there's such a steep drop just to the edge of the trail that I have refused to do it ever since. One of these days I guess I ought to go back and do it, but today is not going to be the day. So we're going to bypass Graveyard and go down the Fire Road and then hit Corker. So this bit is Corker. Got a different feel from the last bit of single track that we rode. It's easier, less rocky. Much more flowy than anything we've ridden so far, I think. Okay, we're coming into zigzags now, which is the final descent on the wall. Right, which way am I going? Am I going this way? Yeah, I'm going this way. Not down there though. This has always scared me, this trail, because it's quite rocky, it's quite narrow, and there's a bloody great drop on the side. It's very exposed in places as well. I have ridden it several times now with varying degrees of success, but given that I'm still alive and still riding, I have always managed it. So we'll see how I get on with it today. So it's this bit through here I don't like. It's purely because the drop is on my right. It just, for some reason, just freaks me out. This bit here I don't like. I can see that bloody great drop to my right, and it really freaks me out. And it's ridiculous because if I just rode it properly, I'd be fine. But I get too freaked out and then I can't ride it properly. And then of course I'm at greater risk of crashing. So just trying to concentrate on the trail ahead. Don't look down. Wow, just look at the view. It's quite incredible, really. And that's the view I was trying not to look at as I was riding down that bit of trail. That bit of trail just to the right of me. Trying not to look out at that amazing view as I was riding, because it would have made me go over the edge, and you don't want that because it's very steep. So I've just stopped here just to gather myself again, look at this lovely view, and then we'll continue. See, I don't mind so much when the dock drops to the left of me. So, bollocks, my bloody bike's turned itself off. No, we're nearly back now. Oh, pedal strike again. Well, that was a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. So maybe, although there were a couple of bits I didn't like and I had to stop at, maybe my riding is getting better, so I didn't find it that bad. Done. Zigzags always scared me, like massively scared me, and today it wasn't too bad, so I'm quite pleased with myself. I call that a win. Let's just hope Simon liked it. Right, this is the very last bit now of the wall. Oh, bit wet and rocky. It's been cut back though, so that's a bonus. Oh, why the stupid thing in the way? Oh, there's a frog. There's a frog. Snakes I see on the trails, cows, sheep, squirrels, and now a frog. Where have you come from, frog? You need to be going back down into the river.
Chuck it in.
You don't want to be up here on a bench, on here, on a bridge, do you? So we've done the wall, and we're going to have just a lap of blue scar now before we call it a day. Right, so I don't know if you can see all the way over in the distance there, but there's a couple of lines of trail just coming down the mountain. That's zigzag. As far as I'm aware, that is zigzag, the descent that we did on the wall. Hopefully you can see this. If not, hopefully there's a nice view that you can look at. But zigzags is right over there on the other side of the valley. That's what we rode this morning. So we've decided to do a little bit of Penhead rather than just Blue Scar. So we've ridden up the Fire Road, and this bit is Desolation, which you will have seen in my last video. Right, here we go, Big Dipper. I wonder if I will ride this any better this time than I did last time. Again, the views from up here are amazing, but I can't stop to look. I have to concentrate on the trail. So this is the Blue Scar descent. This bit's called Widowmaker. We're just going to head back down now, back to the centre. So we've come back up to try this very first bit of the wall, which I've never ridden before. I don't know what it's like. Hopefully it's not very difficult, and hopefully it's not very long. So let's see how we get on. Nice little drops there. Not very easy to drop off at slow speed. This is quite a nice little bit of trail. And here we are, we're at the end already. So we've had an awesome day at Afan today. It's been really good fun, really enjoyed it. Rode the wall, then we came over to the easy side and we did a bit of Penhead and Blue Scar. We've ridden just under 23 miles and about, let me just look, just about 2,700 odd feet of climbing. It's been a really good day. I think we're both exhausted. It's been quite techie and challenging in places, but I've definitely improved with my riding. It might not look it from how much of an umpty I am in some of these bits, but I managed better on some bits than I have done previously. So for me, it's been a win. I've had a really good time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.